Hello and welcome back to the blog for my game Fool's End, a puzzle platformer made in GameMaker. I just thought today I'd start off going through my most recent changes in a changelog, which you can see there. I've titled it version 0.75. Is it version 0.75? I don't know, I have to choose a number. May as well start there. Going through the changes, in terms of gameplay and balance, I have most recently rescale the amount of damage the pickaxe does to tiles just to make you break through a bit easier. I've increased the HP of the fire shooting griffins just so they're a bit tankier. And today's main focus, I have added background tile variations, or decals, I guess they are more accurately. Just overlays, decal overlays over the top of the existing background sprites. I'll run through it in a minute. I've removed the outlines of all the enemies just to make them more cohesive with my character art. My known issues. The Minotaur doesn't have enough sound effects yet. Fine. The Minotaur is not dying properly. Yep. The Crocodile has some bugs, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Let's not even run through the rest. You can read it there if you want. I'm going to go straight into the background tile variation system. So the backgrounds in my game are based around these 64 by 64 tiles, which I just drew up in a sprite. Now that's nothing out of the blue. That's pretty ordinary. You just plug those into the background in GameMaker and then it automatically tiles for you. You just have to ensure that it tiles correctly in a sprite first by turning on the tiling view. That's fine. However, I wanted to create more variation because I found that the gameplay was getting pretty... After playing for a bit, you notice this pattern just recurring in the background. So I wanted to add some variety to it without drawing more 64 by 64 sprites and bringing those into the game and then just, adding to the amount of data I'm bringing in. So what I've done instead as a solution is I've drawn these little decal things on a 64 by 64 tiling grid and you just put them over the top of the background using the same color scheme. So here you can tell I've just got these rocks, pebbles I guess they are, and overlaid them over the top. And then you can turn off the backgrounds, save that as an image, and import it into GameMaker as a sprite. And then once you've got it as a sprite, you can turn it into a tile set. And then that's where the real fun begins, because you can just hop into each level and stick these tiles over the top of your existing background to add variation for almost no extra work, really. If I stick this big rock thing here, you only need one per level and it breaks things up quite a bit. What I've also done is I've drawn stuff like this Minotaur head here, which I use as a bit of a precursor to the Minotaur boss found at the end of level 1. So what I do is in the very last level, before you reach the Minotaur, at the very end of it, there's a Minotaur symbol. It's foreshadowing. And I can only really do this by making this tile system, which I can, lets you have full customization of the background. I did initially try to make my own auto tiling background system through code in the game manager. I mean, mine wasn't quite working as I planned anyway, because it was animating the background against my wishes. My fault, obviously, but the other concern is it doesn't give you the granular control that I wanted. I want to be able to go into the certain rooms and place symbols exactly where I want them to. And I've done the same thing at the end of the jungle levels. I've added in a little tease here, a worm symbol for the upcoming worm boss, which I have yet to show because there isn't much to show. So yeah, that's my main tiling trick. It's pretty easy to adapt because once you've got these symbols, you can always, just twist them up a bit, rescale them as well. And then you've got another new tile you can use and deploy. Yeah, I might even just do that now here quickly. Bash these in together. Let's take this one and flatten it. Let's take this one and rotate it. Oh, that looks hideous. Let's tidy up those edges quickly. Oop. 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 Because we're using a sprite, we can just press, we can just grab our stuff, press Shift O, and add another outline if we're worried about the outlines. Cool. It looks kind of manky here, but when you put a background behind it, will it look manky? No, it looks fine, doesn't it? All right. So we'll just export that as the PNG, and then I already have the tile set up, so all I need to do is open my sprites background cave tiles, import the image again, delete the old one from the sprite set, and we'll have a new one there. That's our new fairly ugly rocks. However, if we just very quickly open this level here, you can see that tile set's now available to use. And we'll just chuck it. Where's the play? Yeah. Level IJ. Yep. Maybe there as well. And maybe. Let's open up the level, see how it looks. Maybe it looks crap. I don't know. Let's find out. Alright. So the tile right there, you can't even notice that it looks anything out of the ordinary. Just adds a little bit of variation here. That's all we really need. I've got these symbols here to try to symbolize gargoyles. You know, it's not. I'm not drawing a gargoyle to tell the players there's a gargoyle coming up. I'm just drawing a little. It's just some gothic symbol. I'm not really sure on the origin of it. But yeah, that's just there to communicate to the player if they're perceptive that there's a little warnings coming up. While I'm here, I can show you some of the stuff that they've changed as well. So you can see all the characters art has no outlines, but also the enemies outlines free now. You can hear Snake and Devil remodeled a bit. What else got to show? That's about it, really. We could go through the tile variations here. They're applied here as well. You get the little heads. As you can see, you can break through tiles a bit quicker than you could previously as well. Oh, didn't make it. Shit. You see these heads and stuff. Yeah, we've got a little explosion symbol. That one's a bit on the nose, but I think this is one of the first times you see the mines in the game. Oh, it's a little bit of a warning for the players. Or maybe they just ignore it and it just adds some flavor in the background. Maybe these heads here, they don't actually communicate anything. They're just a little bit of symbolism in the game for something. What was it symbolizing? I don't really know, but that's it's flavor that people can take however they wish. Alright, further than the gameplay, I've also completed the cover art for the game. It's done. I'm partway through the Steam process. The Steam page for wishlist may actually be up by the time I publish this video. Actually, I'll hold this video until the wishlist is available, so yeah, you will be able to wishlist game on Steam upon seeing this video, and you'll be able to see this. I don't know what else you'll be able to see there. I don't know. That's about it, really. You'll be able to see the cover art, just the graphics I've put out, and yeah, and a tentative release date of January 2024. I think it says January 10, 2024. Now that's not hyper specific, but the Steam backend stuff is mostly underway, so that deadline is very, very achievable at this point of time. Yeah, I'm just going through adding more tiles, more flavor, more levels, adding those, trying to fix those bugs that I listed earlier. There's not too many bugs, nothing too bad. Nothing too bad, I promise. Alright, thanks for watching, and wishlist the game on Steam. Cheers.